Hello everybody! Welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel, and I'm watching ARCANE. Last time on ARCANE, we got to see Caitlyn and Vi team up to try and get to the bottom of what Jinx is doing. Meanwhile, Jinx went through a whole thing with working on the Hextech gem. She keeps having PTSD of that night, and Silco tried to help her, but I don't know, I feel like he might be making her worse. Also, Viktor is dying. Jayce is becoming a politician. Things are... I don't like the direction that things are going, and considering that this is the middle chapter, which is generally supposed to make things worse and higher stakes for the final chapter, yeah, I don't think anything's gonna get resolved by the end of this, but I have been excited to see this episode. And if you guys are excited, then you should subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single ARCANE reaction going forward. You don't want to miss the last 3 episodes, and eventually, when Season 2 comes out. Now let's begin Episode 6, When These Walls Come Tumbling Down. Tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling... 3, 2, 1, go! Any Evangelion fans? Woo! Oh god. Dead! Looks like good water to be playing in. Oh, this is Viktor. Okay. From the Undercity. Nice. Tinkering all the way back then, but he's must have always had this condition. Oh, I don't know if it's a good idea to go down there. Oh god.
Don't be afraid.
What is this giant axolot? Is this the like doctor who...
Why aren't you playing with the others?
Yeah, it's the guy who worked with Silco.
What is it?
Oh, this is Rio. She's a rare mutation that I cultivated.
Uh-huh. Ew. Okay. Good, Rio.
She's dying.
Oh, good.
I'm attempting to prevent that. You want to assist me? Very well.
That's where he learned a lot of his science know-how.
We can be loners together.
I generally don't advise helping random men you find in caves.
I heard your prognosis. I'm terribly sorry, my boy.
Do you contemplate death, Professor?
Only that of friends.
I suppose your legacy has been well secured.
Yeah.
You should be proud of what
And
you've
Victor's
accomplished,
definitely
Victor.
worried about his
Figment.
leaving,
My contributions will be short-lived, even in your memory.
that with a combination of knowing that he's dying is... it's tough. But I think you've already made more than enough contribution. Oh boy. This... food? Paint? Why'd you crack an egg?
I didn't know you were
You paint? Yeah, I was just about... I was just thinking that.
There's quite a lot about me you don't know.
Listen, I'm sorry for disappearing last night.
Duty calls.
Well, dying friends calls.
Victor's dying.
Yeah. Which means that Hextech
I
may...
think it has something to do with gases in the fissures where he grew up. Exactly the sort of thing we wanted to fix with Hextech. Improving lives, solving real issues, not just trade disputes. I hate feeling so useless.
I didn't realize he was so close.
He's
Well,
like,
I mean...
Why did you come to me with this?
nothing feels impossible when I'm with you.
I fell short of Madada standards.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe that for a second.
Oh, well, apparently.
It's a beautiful painting.
Like how it's taken up the whole scene. It's a good painting. Man. I could like feel Mel's heart like melting a bit in that. It's like, oh god, he really trusts me, huh? It's not a good idea, you will die. He's probably fine with that. We're spinning. Okay.
Chuck!
My name's Theorem.
Nice try, Chuck.
Boss wants us to grab someone up.
Someone? Anyone? Who you grabbing?
Some girls. I mean, I'm not grabbing girls. Well,
What?
other than those ones, I guess.
Focus. Who are they? Why wasn't I invited to the party?
They got in a fight with Zavika. Did a number on her.
Oh, really? Which number?
Which number?
Saying?
You're doing great, Chuck. Here, for your troubles.
Oh God! Thought she'd killed him. Yeah, we gotta get that hole in you checked out.
Can you do this?
Oh God, that's probably not good for your wound. I'm just oh, yep, nice one. All right.
Shit.
Oh boy.
We lost her.
Let's see what's up. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Who?
All right.
I feel like you and I got off on the wrong arm.
It's been a.
Maybe we
been a-
should try the other.
Yeah, I guess she did do that.
It's your sister.
Oh boy.
She's back. She's looking for you.
Yeah, that's the one thing that can get to her.
It's not what you think. She's with some girl enforcer. Guess she replaced you.
Ooh,
You're lying.
not gonna like that.
Her back in town. It's only a matter of time before you implode. Said she
Well-
was about as good for her cause as you were for your family. Jinx.
I don't know if I'd make her angry.
10 out of 10, that's-
Ew.
I think I know just how to deliver that message.
All right, it's Marcus's daughter. Let's see that haggard face. Oh yeah, look at him.
About time Daddy joined.
Eee!
You were so busy. Little Ren here saw me in.
I would.
Let's talk outside.
Can't you see we're playing?
Why should have never
She was about your
made
age. Her father went on a long trip. And
a
Daddy
deal with him.
assured me. Could you imagine being separated from your father? She's in the lanes.
It's a very act of him being here is threatening, but he's
Wasn't
saying lots of
enforced
threatening stuff.
A girl, roughly the same age.
Oh, you know that.
She's a Kiraman. I can fix this. Please.
Everyone makes mistakes, right? What's important is that we don't repeat them. Do we understand each other?
Yeah. Now get out of his home. Rude.
Oops. Oh, so sorry. Accidents happen.
I mean, if I was him, I'd be like, if he didn't have backup, I'd be like, oh, I'd kill you so fast. Threatening my daughter. Oh boy. Oh my God.
This is unlike anything
That
I've
is
ever seen.
crazy.
It could be the key to augmenting physiology, extending life.
Oh dear
curing
God.
you.
Curing you. Oh, maybe not yet. Maybe not yet.
Rejecting the transmutation.
Maybe because you don't fuck with life. Maybe just a little bit, but we'll see.
We'll solve this. There may not be time. I'll have Sky bring Heimerdinger. He might know something that could help.
So, Miss Young is Sky, who's in the flashback. I was wondering that, but I didn't say anything about it. Oh,
What is this
God.
place?
what is happening to them? Oh, God. It's gross down here. Are you sure that this is the best place to do with a hole in you? You're having some visions, too. Or maybe hallucinations because you're dying, but...
I know you have your reservations about me. This only works if we can trust each other.
Yup.
It doesn't work. It never has. You
Maybe it can.
Find a way to screw us.
I suppose Topside is to blame for all your misfortunes.
Well,
Not all of them. You don't know anything about me.
I can't if you don't trust me.
Right. You have a good heart.
Thinking about lots of things. Shouldn't have left. Jinx, her biggest
I'm calling
mistake.
it the Hexcore.
Heimerdinger is
It's groundbreaking. What's most exciting
not
is it reacts to violence.
impressed. It reminds him of something, maybe? Magic that destroyed in the past.
You must destroy it.
What?
If ever you've put faith in my guidance, hear me now.
Okay.
I've seen nations destroyed by a single seed, and it looked exactly like this.
Professor, this could save Victor's life.
Oh, boy,
Victor.
Jayce.
It's a violation of the ethos.
I trust Heimerdinger, though.
Destroyed one way or another.
That's your opinion. We'll see if the
When
council
someone lived 4 lifetimes, I think that you should trust them.
Is she all right?
Get exposed to the truth of
Easy. That's
this place.
wrong, right?
Oh, this guy. Oh, okay.
She needs a doctor.
Not so simple to come by around here.
Yeah, I can tell.
I do know someone else who might be able to help.
She's gonna see some very interesting sides of the Undercity. Hello. Nemesis from Resident Evil?
She's been stabbed.
Here with this.
Uh-huh. What is this?
Shimmer.
It is Shimmer?
Something that does that to you.
Yeah, and Silco's industry has been fostering this, like, growth in that take. Okay?
Thank you. I really.
Alright.
Let's go.
There
Vi will be
goes
happy to
our
see you.
gun.
Tell her I'm sorry about everything. Okay?
You didn't do anything. Yeah, now she'll live, possibly?
I found this on one of the Firelights.
Playing Silco's game now.
Well, how has this threat gone unnoticed for so long?
Since the Hex Gates were completed, the fissures haven't been a priority.
Oh, we'll settle that later. For now, we need to prevent any further attacks.
Yeah, how have they gone unnoticed for so
Everyone crosses
long?
the bridges. I don't know how we can.
Then that's what we'll do.
Are you certain? This sort of an order.
Do it. We have to protect the city.
Oh boy.
We have lost our way.
Oh boy.
This city was founded to be a bastion of enlightenment in a world that cannibalized itself over power and pride. But we've forgotten, loosened our morals in favor of comfort and convenience, traded honor for prestige. We were
Yeah,
once
I
one
could have told you that.
Now we can be one again. We'll take.
Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna
We
work.
must hold each other accountable.
I'm
And who
sorry.
holds you accountable?
You're the only one who's
Shimmer
probably
is
feels this
rampant
way.
in the Undercity.
Oh,
Attacks
boy!
at the Hex Gates and in the Academy Square. Enforcers fear to set foot in the lanes. All under your watch. What's your plan to fix this?
This is about. Your Hextech projects need more time, more safeguards.
Humans don't live for centuries. We can't wait for progress. We need
Humans built off each other.
focused on the. I believe it's time we gave the beloved founder of our city a well-deserved retirement.
Jayce, don't do that.
I don't.
All in favor?
With my deepest respect and appreciation, Professor.
Well, Jayce. That's not what you wanted to do.
Vi.
I don't think that's gonna be good for the city. Oh boy. It's just a little bit of shimmer. Just to
We need you back on your feet.
pick it up. I also did see, like, Jinx in the... when she was waking up.
Jinx, how could I forget?
You used to live here. Who's Powder?
My sister.
Yeah, maybe it's time
I
to
thought she died, but no.
tell some
I have
things.
to try and find her.
What? You don't have parents?
No!
No. They were killed by enforcers.
There we go. Here's some exchanging of truths that we need to trust. Silco himself.
Vanta's prodigy.
He's gonna sick some people with shimmer on her.
What have you done with my sister?
They sold them out. Great.
Freed her. Oh, she is more than I ever imagined.
Uh-huh. But she didn't beat Vi's score!
I'm gonna find her and erase whatever fucked up delusions you put in her head. But first, I'm gonna bring your bullshit.
What is she
down
doing
on
now?
you.
Topple that over and then it's gonna do some damage. Ugh, nice punch! I'm telling you, Vi's gonna need that, she's gonna need Vander's gloves soon. You know, luck would have it that the, like, center of that eye landed around him, right? And he's completely fine.
Light it up, and I'll find you.
Or is it a flare? Silco's the only one who survived. Oh man. Oh man, lots of cool scenes are happening. Oh, never mind, that guy's around. Alright, relax, Silco. She remember that? Is this Vi's last chance to get to her, or Jinx will abandon that? Oh boy. Oh god. Well, he found a way.
You did this?
It's Shimmer.
I thought you understood.
Don't tell me he's still alive.
I understand now.
He lived? Alright. Hey, that's not great. Because someone's desperate right now.
Can one girl cause?
You have no idea. Well.
Powder?
Found ya! Like she promised.
Vi?
Okay.
Oh, Powder.
Okay. Okay.
I'm so sorry, Powder. I tried to come back. I promise I did, but I got arrested. Marcus. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I never thought I'd see you again. Are you real?
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
I think I thought that as well, honestly.
I'm here. I'm right here. What matters is we're together.
Oh boy. Relax.
Who's she? She's a friend.
Savika wasn't lying? You're with an enforcer?
Just cool.
Your sister is Jinx.
Caitlyn, just listen.
Yes.
We can work this out.
This is a trick. You're playing me. Shut up! I'm in no mood.
Talking to you, Powder, it's okay.
I'm so stressed.
Calling me that. It's Jinx now. Powder fell down a well.
You're not a Jinx. God, I never should.
Stop talking to me like I'm a child. Was that why you came? For this stupid stone?
No. I'm here for you. Only you. You can fire that thing if you want, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to abandon you again.
Oh boy, her brain is really struggling with this.
Do you hear that?
Do I hear that? The crow is a spy! Kill it! I knew they weren't friends. Well, this Firelight. This is revenge. Oh man. Cool cinematography. Jesus. Yeah, get that. Good job, Caitlyn. I don't know if Caitlyn could help. Ow! My ass. Ooh. Jesus. She's kind of big into the murder scene now.
Powder!
But is now the time to be worrying about it, really? That's gonna be how the episode ends. No! Okay, we're still going. Separated again. No! Well, I'll say one thing. I'm glad, like, they weren't, like, they didn't fight each other that much. I know what I'm calling this episode. I'm calling it Vi meets Jinx. Not Powder, she meant Jinx this episode. Alright. Hell of an episode. Lots of things happened that episode, and yeah, in general, I would say everything got worse. Actually, interestingly, I feel like the worst things got was politically. Ousting Heimerdinger from the council is going to be a travesty, because he's a very reasonable voice who stands by his own principles and doesn't let the outside influence of anyone else really do anything to him. And not that I don't, like, think Jayce has his heart in the right place, but I don't know if it's fully in the right place right now. I think Jayce wants to root out corruption, but will he? I mean, Jayce has essentially authorized, like, a lot of aggression against the Undercity, so part of me is, like, wondering, like, how much is, like, he's doing from a place of, like, now I can act unchecked. I can go through with my Hextech stuff unrestrained and then heal Viktor. And how much he just doesn't know any better. I want to say he knows what he's doing, but I don't know. Oh god. I do love me some politics, but this one stresses me out. I also want to talk about possibly the other worst thing to happen this episode, which is regarding Viktor. He was affected by the bad water air conditions down in the Undercity, and that's what caused his condition. And then he found out fairly recently that he was going to die soon. It is amazing that he's, like, out of bed currently. I would think that he was in a pretty bad state and they would want to keep him in the hospital and monitor him, but no, he's back to working and has created something that can manipulate life. That's never good. I'm like, oh god, this society is quickly turning into Fullmetal Alchemist. Speaking of, the enforcers have the same color uniform as the state alchemists. But Viktor has let this obsession with leaving a legacy, leaving a mark in his short time, it has affected what he's willing to do, and he was willing to go back to this guy, this weird doctor guy who I guess survived. I don't know what he's gonna do, if he's gonna ask him to help him live longer, because I guess Rio's still alive, so, or if he's just gonna, like, get his help with figuring out his research, because he seems to be able to manipulate life in a way to have made this creature survive. I'm shaking my head, crossing my arms, wagging my finger. I don't approve of either what Jayce or Viktor are doing right now. I didn't realize how affected Jayce would be by Viktor dying, but, like, it's completely overturned all of his priorities, and now that is the only thing that matters, that he could be changing lives now. I'll kill 1,000 people so I can save one. It's like, I think that's the path that he's going down. He's too blind to see it, but Heimerdinger sees it. He's all like, you're gonna destroy us all with this Hextech stuff. I'll be interested to see how that plot develops in the final third. But it was good to get Viktor's backstory. Explains a lot. I want to move away from talking about Jayce, but one last thing was there's that scene with Jayce and Mel where he came to her to talk about his woes. And she seemed legitimately, like, surprised at being depended on, I guess. This episode kind of swapped one thing that I said last episode where I felt like Mel was manipulating Jayce to do what she wants. But now that that's been accomplished, Jayce is kind of having Mel wrapped around his finger instead. That being said, if they love each other, that's nice. Let's talk about Marcus and Silco. That scene where Silco shows up in Marcus's house. That was so fucking tense. But from Marcus was very clearly only worried in that scene about making sure that he didn't do anything to her. He looked so afraid. Marcus is in a really tough position right now where basically he's on the council side, like, crack down hard against the people in the underground. And on the underground side, it's all like, don't! And he's torn between them. So, I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what he can do. He's gotta do something. I still feel like Marcus has brought this all upon himself, but I would like if the ending of his story would be that he is able to escape this. We need to deal with Silco. Silco, while an interesting character and has been shown to genuinely care for Jinx, is also just has been shown a lot through this episode how callous and terrible he can be. You know, basically getting people addicted to his substance, Shimmer, and then using them as his, like, little army, little, like, people who do what he wants. So I don't know. He's interesting because, like, he has some good aspects, but he is just terrible for the most part. Let's talk about Vi and Caitlyn and Jinx. We'll get around to that. Vi and Caitlyn had to... Well, most of this episode was actually, like, Caitlyn learning about Vi. And through this, like, learning about her situation, learning about what she's lived through, she's probably thinking about Vi differently. I think she's more ready to trust her. You know, she said she has a good heart. I think she's more ready to trust her than Vi is to trust Caitlyn. But the end of this episode had them separated as well. Well, maybe... Where did Caitlyn go at the end of this episode? Did I miss that? She was kicked and knocked out. And then what? Did they take her? Because I know the leader of the Firelights, who I'm still... My bet is still Echo. Which would explain why he doesn't want to kill Vi, you know. They just disappeared, and maybe they took Caitlyn with them too. But she had a big... she had lots to learn this episode. And yeah, I hope that they can trust each other, because then they'll make a good team. But the big scene of this episode is, of course, that ending scene, which was very stressful for me and really centered around Jinx is still struggling with the idea that Vi could betray her. And I also wondered whether Vi was real there for a second or not. And part of me was almost expecting that to be the case. Like, Jinx was just having this all in her head because Vi didn't show up. And then she would have, like, never trusted her again. And that would have been sad. But no, she did show up. And she did try to make things right. But Caitlyn showing up, obviously, aggravated things. But it looked like, in the end, Jinx was loosening up. But through that battle, Vi has gotten to see what has really become of Powder. And it's just so interesting that, like, we keep seeing Jinx imagining Milo and Clogger around her, like, on her back. It's like the sins that she carries. And it was a good action scene too. You know, Jinx as a character is just so fun to watch visually, you know, because she's very erratic. You know, when she was, like, all up in, like, the bartender's face and talking to Savika, you just, like, never know what she's gonna do. But at the same time, it's just, like, you can't help but love it. But also, you feel really bad for her, and a lot of this episode was about Vi trying to get to Powder. I wonder if the next part will be Powder trying to get Vi back. And I also wonder what Silco's going to do from this point on, because he really wanted to get rid of Vi, but that ain't happening. Your problems are only just beginning. And I wonder what we're gonna do with the Firelights. How much of allies will they be? Lots of questions for what characters are going to do in this final third, and I can't wait to have answers. If you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode, then you can let me know by leaving a like, and you can also subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. If you can't wait for the next episode, you'll be notified when it comes out. Also, feel free to leave a comment and continue the discussion about this episode. Anyway, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy, everyone.